London Marathon Weekend 2026, you asked and I'm going to deliver. We're going to go do some cool events like the Apple event. We've got a run on Strava breakfast, and just look at this view. We've got the London Eye right here. Come hang out. We're just going to experience it, day in the life, see what it's like. I'm not running, so I get to document it all, and you get to hang out with me. So let's get into the video. First event is the Apple Watch. Apple is actually a lead sponsor of the London Marathon this year, which is insane. Apple Watch is a great watch. I've ran with the SE, the Series 11, and the Ultras, and they're all great watches for marathons. Surprisingly, they all work great, even the SE, like I was shocked. But we're gonna go inside, there's gonna be a little talk, a little event, and one of my friends, Velko, is also running with Apple, so I'm excited to see him up there on the panel.
Into the habit, and you want particular numbers on the screen.
But we're actually doing a shakeout run with Apple, and they gave me a little shirt. Fun fact, Velko came 2 years ago to cheer me on, and now I came this year to cheer him on.
Oh, that's so cute!
Keep going, keep going! 4 seconds! 4! And listen to the fingers frustration.
GPS locked. Hella thought he was so fast, bro. I'm about to beat him. We did it. We did it. Thank you. Apple event done, hanging out with friends, good times, good vibes, good energy, green. I don't know, does the green work for me? Should I keep wearing this shirt every day? Do I make my entire wardrobe green of this color? Maybe. We'll see you tomorrow at Strava. Today's task for today is go to the Strava Run-On Breakfast Brunch here. Let's go check it out. Warm up before we run a 3K. Expensive 3K.
Over this way with me!
Start workout.
Okay, right, okay, nice.
Alright, part of the fun of these marathons is that you get to go on these little shakeouts, get your body moving, and usually I'm trying not to run fast, trying to be careful, but because I'm not running, I get to just enjoy it and have fun. Talk to people, catch up, and not worry about resting too much. Here we go. Alright, so fun fact, Berlin Marathon reunion right here. But neither Chris and I are not running. LT, are you excited?
I am! Oh my god, it's real. I have to run a marathon.
Are you gonna go for a time or vibes?
Pure vibes.
No PR from last Berlin?
No. I just wanted to try.
Are you're running with Lululemon, right?
No, I'm just wearing them.
Just run now?
Yeah, just run.
All right.
Hey, you know, Lulu's listening.
Lulu, if you're listening, Kelty wants to work with you guys. Shakeout run complete. Now we get coffee, goodies. Good to see you again. So because there's a tube strike, so we're on the run-up boat. We got a massive 200-person boat. Check this out. You can see the London Eye, the London Shard, and the Thames River. This is a massive little block. I'm already feeling a little seasick, but this is crazy. Now that I'm not running, I can document the entire experience of what it's like. This is crazy.
Welcome on board our private charter to the VIP collection.
Runner, you can come to their little booth and get your name embroidered on your shirt. Highly recommend because people will cheer your name. This is chaos.
Run a Strava. All right, let's go. Oh.
Do both.
So it looks like there's Strava lattes little dairy lattes. Hot. We've got some sandwiches. Always gotta have your Strava running napkins.
Please make sure you are tracking this as a sale activity on Strava. Strava or it didn't happen. Have a lovely time and enjoy the ride or the sale.
All right, don't worry, we're tracking it. Are you guys sailing or what? I got my sail. Let's go. Hold on. Just like that, the thrill is over. I guess it's, now we just go sit down and do nothing. All the coolest things are leaving us. Bye. So why look at the Tower Bridge when you can film yourself with the Tower Bridge behind you? Sailing workout complete, first one. Follow me on Strava at Shervin. Getting the leaders of the run walk to the expo. And I'll be honest, I have no idea if this is accurate.
We just got checked.
Yeah, someone was like, can you actually cross this bridge? Because Apple Maps wasn't showing it, but Google Maps is showing it. I think we make a right here.
I hope we make a right.
And I honestly, and now I'm
I gotta get off
scared.
my feet.
The expo. Pick up bibs. See all the vendors. I'm gonna be right there. 3 years ago that I was walking these same halls with my roommates, running my very first marathon. Today, none of them are here, and since I'm also not running, Kelty here has kindly been nice enough to let me document her bib pickup experience so we can show you what the 2026 version is like, because I'm just here to spectate and cheer, and there's no bibs for people who are cheering. London Marathon 2026. So this is the bib pickup. You just get in any line, unless you're Team Green. Team Green's over there. And then you just scan your QR code, show your ID, and bam.
Nervous?
How are you feeling? You got your bib?
Yep, it's real now. Now the anxiety starts to build, and we'll just see. We'll see.
And are you running for vibes or for a time?
Vibes.
Exactly. A lot of people run the marathon and they forget they're running and they don't even enjoy it. They just black out. You gotta have fun. Now the second part of the expo that's fun is there's a whole bunch of vendors, brands, companies. You get to experience their products, try things on, buy things if you want. I love that part, and it's just a cool place to like walk around. You feel like you're at a conference, a running conference with people. What? I just saw one of my friends on the screen. This is crazy. Rob Dalto just popped up. Yeah, there he is. When you enter the expo, the main brand is kind of the main shopping thing. So it's here, it's New Balance. They have New Balance shoes, clothes, all that fun stuff. You can buy whatever you want, and then once you're done shopping with that, then it's like the rest of the brands and the rest of the sponsors.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, this is ice bath? I might have to buy this. That's insane.
That's sick.
Wait, oh my gosh. Chelsea found these ice bath hoodies. These are beautiful designs. 75 pounds. Oh, here they are. All right, that's sick. So my favorite color is pink. Fun fact, my profile picture's pink. I don't know, I kind of want one of those. If you want to check out, there's a massive line that goes all the way through. And that's one of the reasons I haven't bought anything. But you probably want to come on a low hour, like in the evenings, I think, or Saturday, the last day. There's less people. The first day is the most crowded. Now this is where the expo hall gets fun. There's a whole bunch of like little booths and brands behind me. Like I thought this said GoPro, but it's GetPro, I guess. And there's like socks. You can buy your electrolytes, your gels, whatever you need. You can literally run a marathon. I've said this in past videos. I just want to show up one day, buy everything I need for that marathon at the expo. We're gonna do that one day, including watch, everything. That'd be kind of interesting, I think. But it's all here. You can meet people, hang out, have fun. I think some of them even have food. In Berlin, they had food. I had like really good Persian food. But I'm gonna walk around, explore a little bit, and see what's up, and we'll take some videos of the booths so you can kind of see what the booths look like, because it feels like an experience, no doubt. All right, Shocks makes bone conduction headphones, which like if you're running a marathon, you want to be able to hear the things around you. Great for that. They have these swim headphones too. I'm not a big fan. I still wear AirPods, but if you're gonna race with headphones, probably a good bet. Now, I did not expect Amazfit to be here, but I've tested a lot of their watches. Great running watches if you're trying to save some money. They actually perform really well, high quality. They don't feel like it's like the world's top class best experience, but for the price, amazing features and amazing data. Almost every marathon I've come to the Martin Gel store and just bought all the gels I need. Sometimes I pack too much, but it's super easy to go ahead and buy the gels that you want right at the store. Just get in line, Apple Pay, done. Now Garmin has every single watch on display right here, obviously a direct competitor. Also good watches can be pricier, but they are the tried and true running watch, I would argue. So these are Ultra shoes. I love that most of those shoes have really wide toe boxes, and some of them are zero drop, but they're starting to make sportier and faster shoes. I think they're more known for like the trail shoes with like the grip, but oh, these are Vibrams? Look at that, look, see, they care about wide toe boxes and protecting your feet. This has been my easy run go-to shoe. I haven't raced in Ultras before, but these are actually really nice. Vibram, 5 Fingers, they make the barefoot shoes. This is like the best barefoot shoe, comparable running shoe. For the high price and the Therabody boots, they have like compression boots you can sign up or get in line. So there's a little bit of weight. You can get massage boots done. I haven't done it because I don't want to wait, but these people have. So it is pretty cool, but everything has a line. And there's like little samples, but it's not like a lot of samples. And then you're good to go to run. And then the name wall. I think the name wall is the coolest thing. Kelty was like, ah. I was like, what? I love this name wall. I don't know, it's fun. It's cool to find your name. But yes, it is chaotic. It's just a whole bunch of people trying to find a name, and you never know what order it's in. Once you're done with the big booths, it becomes these little booths that look like this. And it's just like smaller brands. Maybe one day there'll be a Shervin shares booth. I know there's a guy, Ben, I think, who does YouTube videos. Sometimes he has a booth with his merch. Imagine having a Shervin shares booth at a marathon. That'd be crazy. Monkey songs, that's funny. Oh, and I did find it. How funny is that? Speaking of the devil. Okay, Ben is not the devil, but that's a colloquial thing to say. It's just funny that I was mentioning it and bam, it shows up. And then if you are running, you do want to get a pacer band if you want to try to hit paces. I've looked at them, but I've never actually carried them with me. They have these little pieces of paper, depending on the pace that you're running. You can grab the one you want, know the markers and the paces you need to be hitting. Run.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the first London Marathon I did a shakeout run with precision hydration, so good stuff. All right, so we got that medal, we got that medal. Sadly, not getting that medal. It is the end of the expo. I'm gonna go rest. We got one more day. I'm gonna travel, get some work done. So a hotel in London is about 200 quid, maybe more. 500 if you're doing 5-star, which luckily I will be later. So subscribe if you want to see that. That's because of a brand. But luckily I have family roots in London, and I'm able to stay at this house. But the problem with this house, there's no bed, there's no towels, there's no soap, there's no toilet paper, there's no internet. So I had to bring all of that myself. So that's what we're gonna set up right now. I've got a bed, an air mattress, which I brought from the US. Dumb me, should have just bought it here. But this is the problem. US plug. British outlet doesn't work. Shervin, get an adapter. Well, we have an adapter right here, USA, British. One problem again. This does not support 240, 50 volts, which is what the UK is, and the US is 110, 120 volts. So this motor will burst if I plug it in to an adapter. This is only a physical adapter, not a voltage adapter. That's where I had to buy one of these, 13 pounds. This thing is costing about one night of a hotel, but it's saving me 2-3 nights of hotel, I guess. It is quite far though. Now, sure, it's got the physical adapter, which you can see here, but it's also a voltage adapter. 200 watts, supports up to 200 watts because the mattress is about 200, 140. Input AC, 220, which is the UK one. Output, 110, 120. 50 hertz, 60 hertz. The hope now is, did this 15 pounds, which is, let's say 20 bucks plus 40, 50 bucks for the air mattress, going to save me, let's say $600 in hotel stays. Plug it in here. I think this is on. And now we'll go into inflate mode, and we're gonna find out if this thing blows up or works. Bed complete. Okay, I have to show you this. This is the living room, I guess. I was sleeping on this, but it's a sofa bed. And this is where my luggage is. But the next step is setting up internet. So If you watched my last video, which maybe I didn't publish in time, we brought internet cabling, fiber optic. We're gonna draw a Starlink in the backyard and plug it in to get Wi-Fi here. I also brought a router because the Starlink's gonna be too far. So the router's here, the Starlink's in the backyard. Let's hook this up. Ethernet cable, USB-C power cable, Wi-Fi 7 router, actual DC power cable, USA power plug, which I think will work in converter. Yes, it does, 240 volts. This is my modem, this is my router. Let's tell the people. All right, here we go. Starlink is plugged in, both Ethernet and power. Now we just flip it. We are online, mini view of the sky here, and we're routing a cable to a router just in case inside the house. This is crazy. Okay, so we have one problem. This is USB-C powered. We've got the WAN right here. It's a pretty good distance away. There's a lot of spiders. But now it's how do I plug in USB-C when we have a British outlet? I've ordered a USB-C anchor, unnecessary. We're gonna plug it in here. And plug it in here, turn this on. And now we're gonna have Wi-Fi. Once this boots up, Wi-Fi 7 all the way to the bedroom. Now the FaceTime is more clear.
More clear.
Wow.
More clear, Shervin.
All right, it's 9 in the morning. I am jet lagged. Got a bag for my gym equipment. We've got my camera gear for filming a YouTube video. We're gonna run 14 miles, or at least attempt to film this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 vs 4 video. I'm falling asleep and tired. We're gonna get this done. Who's doing this? Who's doing this? I'm at my favorite restaurant in London. This is Flatiron. Every time I come here, I get it. And I brought Chase, and she's a vegan.
Pescatarian. You were so close.
I'm kidding, it's a joke.
No. I basically have to say I'm vegan in any restaurant, and then if they have fish, I say fish, and then that's that.
But you haven't had steak in how long?
3 years.
3 years. So she's about to have steak. I'm literally honored that you're about to eat steak after 3 years. I hope this. I think it's amazing. One of the best, cheapest steaks in London that you can have.
15 pounds.
15 pounds, which is what, 18 bucks? Like, great. It melts in your mouth. They give you little meat cleavers, like that's really cool. They don't even give you a real knife. My God.
Oh. Crying. Wait.
Yeah. Wow, this is crazy. This is an honor.
I'm never going back.
Okay.
I'm really good. It's not tough. It's not chewy. 7.5 out of 10. I think
For 15 pounds? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Let me have a better piece. I think it's 8.5 out of 10. Here, these little meat cleavers. You get ice cream.
And we're gonna get some.
Yes.
Get your own ice cream. Oh,
Yeah.
this is so cute. Look at this. Look at this.
Bitty bitty.
Do I put this in here?
Yes. Would you like to say? There we go.
All right, thank you so much.
It's a good ice cream cone.
Okay. Thank you.
Chase asked for 3 ice cream cones.
He only
Look
gave me
how-
2. Oh my gosh.
I only gave you 2. Well, this is my favorite
Cheers.
part. Cheers.
Cheers, Mom.
All right, be safe. Have fun.
I don't know where I'm going. I need my maps.
It is marathon morning. It is crazy to think that 4 or 5 years ago, I never even ran. I absolutely hated running. And then I ran my first marathon 3 years ago, which is the London Marathon. But now, we are watching a marathon. Little did I ever know I'd go from hating running to now cheering on a marathon. It's like a massive running party. I'm very excited. Excited to see my friends, excited to see them do well, excited to run after them and chase after them. But now one of the values of being in the running community is you get to run into friends. And look at this, I ran into Carl Nard, one of the best running photographers in the game. He took some photos of me in Berlin, in Chicago, I think. So I'm gonna put some of these photos right up here. Go follow him on Instagram.
Some photos he doesn't. Some photos I took of him he doesn't even have yet.
Oh, wait, really? Uh-oh. Classic photographer, videographer, never sends the
Sometimes
photos.
you gotta gatekeep, bro. Sometimes you gotta gatekeep.
He's like, you gotta send me money. I'll send you money, whatever you want. All right, the first pros. Look at this. Oh, let's go. All right, he's running with Saps, and what, he's going for a 213? Damn, that's crazy. Just like 4 runners in the pack.
Little bit slower than me, but
Just a little bit. About an hour faster than me.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. All right, it starts empty and now it's starting to get hella packed. There's so many runners. This is crazy. It's gonna be hard to find people now. Let's go, Anya! She ran Tokyo with Runna. She's one of the lead Runna coaches / Olympian. Let's go, Volko! Go! Yeah! Let's go, Raymond! Yeah, you got this. Let's go! All right, definitely miscalculated transitioning to a second spot to see people, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. Yeah, the Jubilee line was down, but luckily Strava gave me a little free Uber pass. Now we're taking the boat.
Right inside, guys. All right side, guys.
All right, this boat is insanely crowded. And they're gonna max it out to the full. All right, we made it off the Uber boat. Wow, it's almost 2 o'clock. Definitely missed watching everyone the second time, which sucks, but it is what it is. And London Marathon was my very first marathon 3 years ago, and I ran the fastest time ever. I've never beaten that time, but I think this is the year I'm gonna beat it. So subscribe if you want to see that video, because this fall we're gonna beat that time. But